You're watching HuffPost Live. I'm Alicia Menendez. It is time for our community sound off, where members of our community sound off on the biggest stories on the Huffington Post. I want to go to this last story. Rabbi Yaakov Rosenblatt has written an open letter to Sarah Silverman in which he says the comedian is living an un-Jewish life by choosing a career over family. The letter, which was published on JewishPress.com, initially takes issue with Silverman's Let My People Vote campaign for using biblical language. But the rabbi's argument quickly shifts focus towards Silverman personally. While Silverman has yet to respond to the letter, her father didn't waste any time and wrote a scathing response to the rabbi. I mean, this is you've seen this before, where like a star celebrity is very public about the way in which they choose to live their life. She's gone on record saying that she doesn't want to have children because she suffers from depression. She doesn't want to have children who have mental health issues. She doesn't want to pass that on. She's talked about committing to her career. To me, it undermines this idea of faith and church and community. And this is part of why I think people are leaving places of worship, because they don't want to be told how to live their life, and they don't want their choices criticized by people who are supposed to be their faith leaders.
And apparently in this country, we're all for, wanting unwanted children. I mean, we take care of them before they're born, but then after that, we kind of drop them on their asses and let them fend for themselves. I just don't really get where the argument is coming, where a woman is saying she doesn't want to have children. She's worried about, their welfare once they are born. And yet we've got rabbis and politicians on the right encouraging women and, sort of discouraging them from not doing this.
Doesn't it seem funny, too, that her dad responded? Like, I mean, it is great, and yet it's like, I haven't had my mom intervene in a fight that I've had since I was about 5 years old. Like, it's funny to me, dad to the rescue.
I mean, I think it was a good way to get some kind of rebuttal without having to involve herself in it, and maybe he's kind of acting as her proxy.
Yeah.
I was just...
As a Jewish mother, which I am, I think this goes to show you that when you get too extreme, regardless of your stripes, whether it's Jewish or Christian or Mormon or Muslim, or things that are done in the name of a religion that don't really value the opinions of the individuals, then in my opinion, you're thwarting the basic tenets of that religion.